Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. In honor of National Recovery Month, Gitt Apparel is hosting the inaugural Gitt Recovery Celebration September 10th.
Joining us now is CEO of Gitt Apparel, Adam Larkin. Thanks for being with us, Adam.
Thank you, Martina. I appreciate you and Jim having me on the show.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit more about Gitt Apparel. What does Gitt even stand for?
Gitt stands for get in the truck, kind of like get motivated, get inspired, get whatever you want out of life.
And so you have launched a whole clothing line based off this, right?
Yeah, so I myself have multiple years in recovery, and that's why I'm throwing my event, the first annual Gitt Recovery Celebration for National Recovery Month, because it affects every person, every family, every community. That's what National Recovery Month's theme is. So, that's why I'm throwing the event.
So what can people expect at the event?
There's going to be 2 bands, live music, Magnolia Vale and 8 Days Sober. There's going to be food. We have Domino's as one of the sponsors, a couple Mexican restaurants, Buffalo Wild Wings. So there'll be a bunch of free food, free admission. We're also going to be doing a lantern lighting ceremony once it gets dark out to celebrate those who are in recovery. Instead of the stigma from the opioid epidemic, we want to focus on the people that are out there killing it in recovery, giving back to the communities, and also provide treatment and resources.
And you're a success story from all this, aren't you?
I'm trying.
You're trying every day. Every day is a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, one day at a time. I have over 3 years in sobriety. I actually got sober in London, Kentucky at Stepworks, and I actually work there when I'm not running my clothing company and traveling promoting it. And I'm in school full time, so I'm just trying to show others and inspire others, a new way to live.
And you're doing that. I mean, we were talking a little bit before we got on air about your Facebook, and so what's some of the content that people can see when it comes to a recovery and a treatment addiction on your page?
Well, there's a lot of different content. I've been promoting my clothing a lot on there, also traveling, creating reels, and now getting paid by Facebook. I'm going to try focusing more on the treatment and recovery aspect, and that's why I combine my clothing company with that.
And this is, did you hear what he said? He's getting paid by Facebook. While I sit on it all day and post stuff about the weather, you're getting paid to do all this stuff, right?
Well, I have about 55,000 followers. You got almost double me, so you got to start killing it with reels, brother.
I'm going to start making reels.
Yeah, you do. I've been telling him to get into the reel making. Now, what are some of the resources that people can get at the celebration?
There's going to be a ton of different treatment centers set up. Stepworks, where I work, they'll have one set up. Lindsey Wilson College. There'll be a bunch of other treatment centers, sober livings, and resources in the area that we'll have available to people.
Now, if somebody wants more information on everything, on your apparel, all that stuff, where can they find it?
They can call me, 859-803-2864. They can go to getlive.com, and we have resources there as well from my clothing company that can point them to that. And also Stepworks, other treatment centers, in London. And we have plugs, my friends and my network, all around the country. I'm from New York. I'm not even from Kentucky, but I got sober in Kentucky. I live here now. I got a lot of love for Kentucky, but we can hook people up nationally.
All right. Well, thank you so much for what you're doing for the community and showing people that just take it one day at a time and recovery is possible.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me.
All right.